What's up, 92%ers? Welcome back to another episode of New Heights. Unfortunately, it probably won't be as good as the last episode of New Heights, where we set our own records, we set podcasting records, we set a Guinness Book of World Records. That's right. Thanks to the one and only Taylor Swift for hopping on and deciding to talk with two complete idiots that don't know anything about the music industry. And it was a doozy. So get ready for a much lower bar this week. But before we get to that, there is one gigantic piece of new news that just hit the waves. We did record this podcast on Monday, which was Travis's one day off. So he is not here to address this himself, but we felt necessary as a team here at New Heights to get together and send Travis and Taylor a giant congratulations for being engaged. Yeah! The proposal heard around the world. Woo! Fuck yeah!
Let's go! I'm going to go ahead and just keep poking the bear to all the Swifties. I keep listening to this album, and I know she mentioned that it's going to be a lot more pop beats and everything, but it's still so poetic in how she her melodies and her references and stuff.
Yeah.
It's just so much fun to listen to, man. I've been dancing all throughout the house.
Do you have a favorite? We asked this before. What's your favorite? Do you have a favorite song yet on the new one?
I'm not a politician, Jason. I think Opalite might be my favorite though.
Opalite?
It's that at least right now, every time it comes on, I always catch myself. We're up over I think 20 million views on YouTube right now.
No, it's done really well.
Last I looked.
Yeah, I mean, listen, and it's all us. I can pretty much guarantee everyone tuned into New Heights for our bond. And
I think they tuned in because Taylor gave the world 2 hours that she's never given them before.
No, it was
gave everybody
generous.
A new album to get excited for.
No doubt. It was incredibly generous. It was awesome.
I'm going to go ahead and just keep poking the bear to all the Swifties. I keep listening to this album, and I know she mentioned that it's going to be a lot more pop beats and everything, but it's still so poetic in how she her melodies and her references and stuff.
Yeah.
It's just so much fun to listen to, man. I've been dancing all throughout the house.
Do you have a favorite? We asked this before. What's your favorite? Do you have a favorite song yet on the new one?
I'm not a politician, Jason. I think Opalite might be my favorite though.
Opalite?
It's that at least right now, every time it comes on, I always catch myself.
I'm knee deep right now in the Swiftie Easter egg hunting.
In the history of the podcast New Heights, the show co-hosted by the Kelce brothers, Jason Kelce and Travis Kelce, there have been many funny, emotional, and even controversial moments. But rarely has an episode left global fans as stunned as the recent one, when Travis Kelce unexpectedly announced his official wedding date to Taylor Swift live on air. Jason Kelce, the older brother known for his outspoken personality and witty hosting style, could not hide his shock and confusion. The moment Jason sat silently for a few seconds, his eyes wide open, then burst out with a series of surprising questions immediately became the focus of the online community. In the widely circulated photo, Jason Kelce sat in front of the microphone, headphones in his ears, his hand holding an OK sign but his face full of confusion. The moment said it all. He was trying to process the news that his younger brother, football star Travis Kelce, and pop superstar Taylor Swift had set the date for the big day of their lives. The podcast started out in a very normal way. Jason Kelce, in a simple red t-shirt, relaxed as usual, talked about the upcoming season, about interesting behind-the-scenes stories in the NFL locker room. Travis happily mentioned a few practices, a few everyday moments, making the audience feel close. No one could have expected that, just a few minutes later, Travis would drop the biggest news bomb of the year. Fans of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, who had been following this famous relationship for months, were waiting for updates on their relationship, but they had no idea that the wedding date would be announced in such a surprising way. Jason Kelce was completely relaxed, occasionally joking with his brother, occasionally pushing his bushy hair behind his ears and sipping water. In his mind, the taping was just another episode like any other. "Hey, I have something to announce," Travis began, his voice full of confidence but also not hiding his happiness. Jason raised his eyebrows, ready to hear a funny story. But instead of telling a happy memory, Travis said directly, "The wedding date is set for Taylor." "It's going to be in," Travis specified. In that moment, Jason Kelce was stunned. He leaned back in his chair, his eyes wide, his lips moving but no words coming out. His face was a mixture of surprise, emotion, and a little confusion. After a few seconds of silence, Jason blurted out, "What? Wait. You mean the wedding date is actually set?" The moment was captured clearly on video and quickly shared on social media. Fans around the world, from Swifties to NFL fans, went crazy over Jason's genuine and adorable reaction. Jason was shocked at first, but a smile quickly spread across his lips. He couldn't hide his happiness for his brother. Jason put his hand on his forehead, shook his head repeatedly, and said, "Oh my God, you really surprised me. I thought this announcement would be a long time coming." When Travis nodded in affirmation, Jason slammed the table and laughed loudly, his eyes brimming with tears. "I can't believe it. The little boy from back then is now about to marry the biggest superstar on the planet. And I heard it right on our podcast." Jason joked and choked up. To him, Travis was not only his brother, but also his close friend, his teammate in both family and career. Seeing his brother enter such a significant phase in his life made Jason emotional. Some notable comments. Jason Kelce is the reaction we all had when we heard Travis and Taylor were getting married. A historic moment, a love announcement that brought the football and music worlds together. Jason is truly an amazing brother. He was clearly shocked but also happy to the point of tears. Major newspapers such as the Daily Mail, People, E! News, and the New York Times all reprinted this information. Some sports channels even paused their discussion of the NFL to talk about the upcoming wedding of the century. For the Kelce family, this is not only good news but also a historical milestone. Donna Kelce, Jason and Travis' mother, has been asked many times about her son's love affair. She always has warm words for Taylor Swift, calling her a wonderful person. Jason, in the podcast, admitted, "My mother will go crazy when she hears this news. She will definitely cry for hours because of happiness." Besides, Jason also humorously shared that he had to prepare himself mentally to lose in terms of fame on the wedding day, when the guests were all pop stars, Hollywood actors, and world-class figures. But he also affirmed, "No matter what, this is Travis and Taylor's day, and I will stand by you no matter what." What made fans admire even more was the way Travis announced it. He did not choose a luxurious press conference, nor did he post it on his personal Instagram, but chose New Heights, where he and Jason shared their everyday stories. That made the announcement more real and personal. Travis said, "I wanted you to be the first to know, outside of my family, and I wanted to announce it right here, where we've shared so many memories." Jason nodded, though his eyes still held a glint of shock. "I'm so honored, kid. This is going to be a podcast the world will remember forever." The announcement once again cemented the strange connection between the football world and the Swifties. Ever since Taylor appeared in the stands cheering for Travis, the NFL's female audience had skyrocketed. Now, as the two were getting married, it was like a double media storm. Jason, a veteran football player, had no idea that his life would be so intertwined with pop music. He humorously said, "I'm just a bearded guy sitting around eating barbecue in Philly, now I'm about to appear at the most anticipated wedding on the planet. It's crazy." Immediately after Travis announced the wedding date, the media and fans began to speculate about the scale, location, guests and details of the wedding. Many newspapers called it America's royal wedding. Some sources confirmed that the wedding will take place in a private but grand space, with the participation of artists and sports. Fans predicted that Taylor would write a song specifically for Travis, possibly performing it at the wedding party. When asked by a fan, Jason just laughed. "I won't reveal anything. But I'm sure of one thing, it will be the most memorable day of my brother's life." Throughout the podcast, Jason paused several times, stroked his beard, and shook his head in disbelief. But then he burst out laughing, his eyes sparkling with pride. "You're making me choke up, Travis," Jason said. "I've seen you score hundreds of touchdowns, I've seen you win the Super Bowl, but this moment, I think it means more." In that moment, the audience felt the strong bond of brotherhood. And it was that authenticity that made the podcast one of the most watched episodes in New Heights history. Jason Kelce's shocked reaction was not only an entertaining moment, but also a testament to the sacred love of family. Travis and Taylor's happiness spread, not only to Jason, but to millions of fans around the world. Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift's wedding day promises to be a momentous event, connecting two seemingly different worlds, football and pop music. And perhaps, for Jason Kelce, the moment he sat in front of the microphone, listening to his brother announce the important news, will forever be a memory he will never forget. The pop star and Kansas City Chiefs tight end shared the joyous news in a joint Instagram post Tuesday, with Swift writing in the caption, "Your English teacher and your gym teacher are getting married." Travis Kelce's father, Ed Kelce, told Cleveland ABC affiliate WEWS, also on Tuesday, that his son proposed to his future daughter-in-law nearly 2 weeks ago at a garden in Lee Summit, Missouri. They were about to go out to dinner and he said, "Let's go out and have a glass of wine." They got out there and that's when he asked her and it was beautiful, Ed Kelce said. "They started FaceTiming me and their mother and her folks to make sure everybody knew. So, to see them together is great." Ed Kelce also told WEWS that he knew of Travis Kelce's plan to pop the big question months ago and had thought his son might ask last year, during the NFL season. The father of two said Travis Kelce and Swift are just crazy about each other. "It's truly kinda neat," Ed Kelce said. "They're just two young people very much in love." Travis Kelce and Swift's engagement post included several photos from their engagement day, including a snap of Kelce down on one knee. In the photos, the two are seen standing in a garden, surrounded by flowers, with Swift wearing a striped summer dress and Kelce in a dark blue collared shirt and white shorts. The post also included a photo of Swift's ring, which ABC News confirmed is an Old Mine brilliant cut diamond designed by Kelce and Kindred Lubeck of Artifacts Fine Jewelry in New York City. The engagement comes just weeks after Swift made. Kelce confirmed their relationship in November 2023 during an interview with Wall Street Journal magazine. "Obviously I've never dated anyone with that kind of aura about them. I've never dealt with it," he said. He added, "But at the same time, I'm not running away from any of it. The scrutiny she gets, how much she has a magnifying glass on her, every single day, paparazzi outside her house, outside every restaurant she goes to, after every flight she gets off, and she's just living, enjoying life. When she acts like that, I better not be the one acting all strange." She ended up dating the boy on the football team and is now headed for the holy ground of matrimony. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce announced their engagement Tuesday, and it has been a long time coming for the singer and the Kansas City Chiefs tight end, whose romance has captivated the pop music world for 2 years. The first conclusive evidence of a budding romance came on September 24, 2023, when Swift showed up to Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri, to see Kelce's Chiefs thump the Chicago Bears. Her attendance shocked and thrilled the world, but some people may also be confused how this budding romance began. Rumors about the two potentially dating had been swirling since summer 2023. News broke in April 2023 that Swift had ended her 6-year relationship with actor Joe Alwyn just as her world tour was picking up steam in the United States. Kelce appears to have remained single after having broken up with his longtime girlfriend, sports journalist Kayla Nicole, in 2022. Kelce did more than just drop a hint that he was interested in Swift, he publicly declared his interest to the world. Kelce and his brother, Jason Kelce, later discussed his appearance at the concert on their podcast, New Heights. He said he attended the show and was, but hurt, that Swift wasn't able to speak to him before her performance. "If you're up on Taylor Swift concerts, there are friendship bracelets," Kelce said. "And I received a bunch of them being there, but I wanted to give Taylor Swift one with my number on it. Your number as in 87, or your phone number? His brother asked. You know which one, Kelce joked back. The Kelce brothers keep dropping hints. All was quiet on the Kelce and Swift front for the next few weeks, as she was still completing the first U.S. leg of her tour and released her Speak Now, Taylor's version, re-recording. In that time she also announced the upcoming release of 1989, Taylor's version, during a concert in Los Angeles. A playful moment came in August 2023 when Chief's social media posted a TikTok video questioning players about their celebrity crushes. Mine was, Kelce pondered. Taylor Swift, a teammate interrupted, causing Kelce to chuckle before he moved on. Many brushed aside the cheeky clip as mischievous teasing between teammates at the time.